I'm so like totally drunk right now. Oh my god. I'm just so totally drunk. Like totally fucked the fuck up. That's what Megan was giving us. And child, let me tell you something. Megan is a trip and she is not featuring her father at all. Okay, let's get into it. Season 2, episode 2, Preacher's Daughters. I'm gonna need them to bring it a little bit harder because this episode was a little bit boring. I didn't like it. I don't. Y'all, come on now. I'm gonna give it one more chance. One more again. Head down, down, pussy. Anyway, Preacher's Daughters. I'm not. This episode was not it. It was not it. But anyway, let's go and get into the review. Megan, you supposed to be at this lake party or whatever. That's what you white people do. Y'all get drunk and y'all get towed up. But I'm not. It just seems so orchestrated because none of the beer bottles. And I know they had to take the beer bottles, the names off of them because all that kind of stuff and blah blah blah. They took it off, but it just seemed like it was just like those were props. Like they got the bags and the beer and all that kind of stuff. Or like y'all are young kids. Who is throwing a party? Who parents? Like when you go in the house, there's some parents. Like who is throwing? I don't think they were actually drinking. I don't think they were toe up. Megan going in there in the church. She walk her butt up in the church, and her mama said, "You put that phone away. You put that phone away. You're not gonna be sitting your dad's up there preaching and all that kind of stuff." And she's like, "Oh my gosh!" And then somebody, anyway, it's boring. Like I said, Tori is my favorite out of all of them. Okay, I like Tori. The part I did not like, Pastor Milton sitting here bragging on his son, talking about some, my son, Pastor Milton and Taylor's father are having dinner or having lunch together, whatever, and they talking, and Pastor Milton just saying that his son is coming to town and that he had a 3.8 GPA and he wanted to have a 4.0 and he was just telling Taylor's dad, I think his name is Kenny or Ken or whatever. He was just saying that he wanted his child, his child wanted to marry. Like when he was a young little boy, he said he was gonna marry Taylor. That was gonna be his wife. God told him that was gonna happen and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you something, okay? Back when I was about 5 or 6, I told this girl that she was gonna be my girlfriend. And look where we at. Look at me now. I'm getting. We ain't gonna talk about that. But I just really don't. I don't like for parents to brag on their children. I cannot, because you put your child on a pedestal, and when something bad happens and they fall, it's like they're gonna be shamed. So you have to be careful when you sit them here talking about your child like that. Because I know my auntie used to do that with her kids, and all of them flopped. Almost all of them flopped. Used to brag on them all the time. Used to always talk about how they got perfect GPA. Now one stay in the hood. One of them, another one, she got all kind of. She's sniffing coke, and the other one, in and out of houses. But I'm not gonna be shady to the family because y'all know I don't care. I read everybody. It doesn't matter. Nobody is exempt. But Pastor Milton was annoying. What else was going on? You know what? Pastor Milton's son was actually cute, though. I'm gonna talk about Pastor Milton's son. I wasn't expecting Spencer to look that good, and he was very handsome. I'm gonna tell you something. Spencer, you are a nice looking guy. You sound well educated. You seem kind of a little bit lame and kind of extra the way you was asking her to go out to have ice cream, and you just did it like a little schoolgirl and stuff. That kind of took away from you. A dark skinned brother. You got to represent. You got to be hard on it. Well, not necessarily hard, but you just got to have some kind of confidence. You just seem kind of lame and whatever. I like Taylor. I think I don't know why Taylor is talking to the fake Chris Brown. Okay, because Demias his name need to be a demon. I'm not saying that from what Taylor's dad is saying that he might be he's a bad guy, because he don't seem like a guy. He just seems like he want to be a rapper or he want to be an artist or something. There's nothing wrong with it, but he don't seem like he don't seem like he's a good guy for Taylor. He ain't checking for her, and Taylor ain't checking for him too. She checking for Spencer. I want to check because I want them to have pretty little dark skinned babies. But anyway, what else? Kobe and her sisters. Their storyline is dry, and I'm not featuring it. I don't even remember none of them girls' names. So oh well. I think y'all gonna be axed because y'all are not doing y'all storyline is dry. It's not doing anything. It's about as dry as my edges right now. I'm not checking for it. And I said Kobe, correct. But let's go and get into Tori. Tori had a little. She all in the part. She said, Hennessy stands for horny. Girl. Tori, you know you can't be hopping your edges on in that pool water and that chlorine and stuff gonna have your edges drier than it already is gonna be snatched. Okay? So get it together. Tori here, I think I find it real funny that Lifetime kind of edits the part because she has a gay friend. He's very flamboyant, but they do not show any of him. And child, Tori was talking to T-Pain brother and shit, and he was sweating like a sweating like a Hebrew slave building the pyramid. Okay, just, he was sweating so bad trying them lights and stuff on him. He was sweating bullets, baby. If you could have put a cup next to his milk, next to his neck, you'd have got some hot chocolate. Okay, hot chocolate milk or whatever. Get into it. I just wasn't featuring T-Pain looking like I just wasn't. And he was talking about telling her to come to the pool party. Tori went to the pool party and she getting drunk and all that kind of stuff. And her sister over there looking like Big Bird sitting in the corner just playing with her hair. Why they got to, you know what? I think they told her sister to come outside and she should not have came outside looking like, she looked very uncomfortable. She looked like out of place. She looked like one of them big ass, vases that keep them plants in them. She like one of them big ones that sit outside. It's real, not saying anything about weight because she's not a big girl. She just seemed like she was out of place and she looked foolish as hell. Tori and her daddy playing basketball, and that I thought that was really cute, and I thought that was really nice. She was talking to her daddy was just telling her, our alcoholism runs in our family, and I just don't want you to be like that because when somebody tells you, you have a drinking problem, you have a drinking problem. Somebody has to ask you, you must have a drinking problem. Not all the time, but I'm just saying majority of the time. Alcoholism, I think is prevalent in the black community. I've known because I know I have some people in my family and other parts of my mother and father's side, alcoholism and all kind of drugs and stuff. So that's something we have to take very serious. I'm not, and there's a lot of people that's in the military that abuse alcohol and drugs very bad. But as much as I get stressed out, baby, I get in front of this camera and go in and let have. I don't believe in using substances for anything. I just don't. But I thought that was cute, and her dad was just telling her, watch out. And sometimes you can preach and talk to your children as much, but sometimes they need to experience those life. I don't have any kids, but I know me growing up, even though my mother and daddy, like they told me some things, I had to take it upon myself to experience it, to fix it, to find out, what they were right. Sometimes you have to learn. It's better to learn hands-on than somebody teaching to you. Sometimes you have to. That's just about life. That's all it is. Megan's father was going all off about her. Going all off because she was drunk and stuff. He said, "You come down here right now. You get your ass down here. We're going to talk about you being drunk in the church, and people are tweeting about it, and I don't want to hear about it. You're not going to be." I'm sitting here playing the banjo, and these people sitting here looking at me, okay, and they're showing me tweets about you being drunk. What the hell is wrong with you, Megan? That child, her mama just sitting up propped up on the pillows, look like Mama's Family. I was just not here about it. I just wasn't here. I just wasn't here for it. She just walked. I could have slapped the hell out of Megan ass. She looking like, just walking off and taking turn. You're taking you away from Megan. You're a bad liar because you were just sitting here talking. I said, no, I wasn't. I wasn't, girl. You have to lie a little better than that. Taylor, you sound stupid as hell when you were talking to Spencer. But you would sound stupid as hell. You was talking to him about being about good guys and bad guys, and you didn't really have a good excuse. Your stereotype shit you was spinning, it sounded really stupid, and it just really stupid. Then what's name was, I hate when people use use scriptures from the Bible and it just does not fit, like just out of place. Like do I need to quote scriptures? Things from like some of y'all. You know what? Since we talking about that, some of y'all be taking these memes. And the little too serious. Y'all be taking these memes or whatever you hear you call them. Y'all be taking them a little too serious. Y'all come on now. You need to find some other words are good, but y'all be taking it a little too damn serious about this shit. I'm not gonna be talking about Kobe's and her sister storyline because, like I said, it's dry as hell. And I'm not doing. I want T-Pain get out that hot ass pink shirt, and I want Tori to keep her hair pinned up. That's all I got. This episode was boring as hell. Y'all have to pray that I even sit back and watch this stuff because I really, to be honest, I'm not getting any kind of life from this Christian. I want a from this Christian Why do I want to say Christian? Christian bull crap. Okay, I'm just not checking for it, but it is what it is. Get into it, like my Facebook status. See, I'm just doing too much. Like Justin J1232. Follow me on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces. Bye. Tell me what did I miss and what do y'all do? I think you all think I should keep reviewing the episodes and anything that I missed. Tell me because I'm really these last two episodes. I thought it was good because there was a lot of stuff I can talk about, like the fact that Tori was being evicted and the fact that she had a mattress floor, then the fact that she had a little bit of full size bed in the living room, all kind of stuff. I don't know, but Tori friend did have a little fat booty though. That was cute for her. But that's all I got. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces. Bye.